three from downtown. Holmgren goes in over Kessler, and that one's good. Holmgren
just showing off his mobility as a big man. Holmgren puts his head down and charges into the shot.
George passes to Kessler. Now here's Sexton. Takes a three, and the three-pointer goes.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He'll bring it up for Oklahoma City. Trailing by 2. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Chet Holmgren makes up for his light frame with aggression. He said, quote, "You don't have to take a second look at me now to know that I'm not the biggest dude width-wise, so I have to hit first. Otherwise, the game's not going to go in my favor when things get physical," unquote. Brian, you agree?
I do, and you can tell he just refuses to back down, Allie. Now here's Collins. Pass to Sexton. Oh, it's blocked by Williams.
And Williams getting his timing just right on the block. Defending with purpose.
Well, if he's going to keep shooting, they've got to run some plays for him. Screens, pick and rolls, anything they can do to get him started.
Marketed, the pass to Collins. Here's George. No points so far. Driving inside. Rejected by Holmgren.
You can't forget about Holmgren's reach, especially when he's nearby on defense.
Nice shot by George.
That's just a lapse right there. No matter what, somebody has to be there and get a hand up in the shooter's face.
Thunder trail by 5. They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
Williams passes to Mr. Moves. Holmgren with a screen on Marketed. Pass to Holmgren. Outside for Dort. Three-pointer. Sinks the tray.
This is the area where Dort has really shown some massive improvement. Great touch from that range.
Now here's George. And timeout is called by... Brian Keefe. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust.
Here they stand, it's your one and only Thunder Girl.
Clarkson outside. Pass to Marketed. From outside the arc. And the Hartenstein pulls it in.
Grab that one. However, so far they're getting a little out-hustled on the boards.
1:25 left in the first. Here's Topic. 9 points for him in his last game. Clock at 4. Here's Williams. Shot is good, and this game is back to even. 1:09 left to play in the first. Well, it's rare to see a young player as efficient as Jalen Williams, Brent.
BA, it's been remarkable, especially when you factor in that this guy is relied on for a lot of shooting. I mean, his shooting volume is very high. This is a blossoming star for this team, and I'm not sure we could put a ceiling on what that potential is.
I like whenever Holmgren uses his length to his advantage. Great at forcing the D to foul him inside.
It's his first trip to the line.
At the line for your Thunder, Chet Holmgren, taking 2 shots.
And that one drops, so now they lead by 1.
Yeah, many believe Holmgren must add muscle over time to his wiry frame. We'll see if he focuses on doing just that.
The Thunder making a switch here. Wiggins is checked in. Hendricks is checked in for Utah. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
A big fella with the ability and confidence at the free throw line is something that every team wants. Don't have to make those late substitutions. Keep your big guys on the floor.
Here's Phillyeagles500. Yet to see a basket. Pass to Collier. Shot to stop the run from deep. And Hendricks gets it to go.
They keep capturing the lead, then giving it back. We'll see if they can hold on to it this time.
Well, you can tell they really want to increase this lead. They can't keep letting them take it from them.
Now here's Wallace. Wiggins outside. And they waste no time getting those 3 points back. And the Thunder lead by 2. Well, a good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. Oklahoma City ahead, up by 2. And quarter number 2 will get underway just after this short break. Good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after this first quarter of play. And guys, what do you think about the hustle stats for the Thunder?
Yeah, I love the energy and aggressiveness I've seen from them on defense. They're really getting after it with all these blocks.
They've really attacked off of the turnovers, so leaking out and capitalizing on fast break stuff.
Some serious height in the middle. Holmgren the 4, Hartenstein the 5. Case and Wallace out there with Topic. And it's Wiggins in at the 3. That's the group for Oklahoma City getting going in the second. All right, Brent, in an ideal world, if you're team building and you have the ability to build around a type of superstar, what would that look like for you?
Well, BA, the game has changed so much. We see that the most valuable players now, today, are big wings that can handle the physical rigors of both ends of the floor, playing offense and defense, can have the ball in their hands and create advantage every time they touch the ball, whether they're scoring it or making plays for their teammates. But the biggest factor is this guy has to motivate and ingratiate himself to the rest of the team. Those are true high-level championship caliber players.
And it's Utah with the ball. The Thunder making their last shot. Clarkson outside. Pass to Collier. Oklahoma City grabs a miss. They're fresh off a win against the Pelicans.
And as a rule of thumb, the road can really test your team's depth. But they all stepped up and collectively produced a lot of points.
Yeah, and watching that, all kinds of contributions and just little things that guys were doing to chip in for that win.
Here's Topic. Now Holmgren. And it's good. Fought through contact, hit the shot, and will go to the line. Oklahoma City shooting their 5th attempt at the line in the game. All right, the Jazz making a change here. Poole's checked in.
At the line for your Oklahoma City's Chet Holmgren, shooting 1.
That free throw good from Holmgren.
I mean, you'd be super fortunate to see one unicorn in your lifetime. In the NBA, it seems like we're seeing more, and Chet is a special talent.
And timeout is called by Brian Keefe. Coach wants to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan.
No thanks. Let's see what you got.
And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter here. Pass to Hendricks. Poole outside. Here's Collier. Watched by Wallace. Here's Collier. 11 points for him last game against Minnesota. Shot clock at 5. Back to Poole. Shoots over Holmgren. Poole shot is off. Thunder leading by 7. From undrafted to a key rotational player. Lou Dort's story is definitely inspirational, Brent.
This guy has worked so hard to make himself into an NBA player. But I will tell you this, B.A., he's never not believed that he wasn't one. And Luguentz Dort continues to make improvements, and the guys on the team love the way he approaches it.
Here's Clarkson. The Thunder making their last shot. Pass to Collier. They set the pick. The Jazz again can't hit. For Oklahoma City, they've gone 3 of 5 since the beginning of the second. Now Wallace. Back to Dort. Holmgren with a screen on Clarkson. Dort for 3. That one misses. He's 1 for 3. Jazz trail by 9. Pass to Clarkson. And he banks in the layup.
You got to bring more fire than that to stop Clarkson. He's a pro at fending off tight defense.
Hartenstein a screen. Williams from long range. The rebound by Phillyeagles500. Utah has gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. Here's Collier. The 3 is up. And he's now 1 for 4 after that one.
He made the most of that opening, teaching the defense a lesson.
Pass to Williams. Holmgren with it. Launches a 3. Rebounded by the Jazz. Phillyeagles500's got 4 rebounds now. For 3, Collier. And again, it's Utah with a 3.
And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
And Mark Daigneault has called a timeout. He wants to review the game plan. Year after year, this early portion of the season is characterized by a great deal of overreaction, Grant.
The media and fans build up a lot of expectations in the offseason. And it's not that bad, but when those expectations aren't met, watch out. Listen, we all just need to settle down and see how things play out. The season is still very young.
A line change here for Utah. Here's Phillyeagles500. In his last outing, 8 points for him. Pass to Williams. 6 on the shot clock. It's Dort on the wing. Wide open. Outside Phillyeagles500. There's the screen. Now here's Hartenstein. He's covered by Kessler. Phillyeagles500 passes to Mr. Moves. Dort outside.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
There's the three. Knocks it down from distance. Dort's got 6 points.
Well, if you're looking for a 3 and D player, Dort plays D, and there's your 3.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Hey guys, Mr. Moves in that last game against the Pelicans got the job done. He scored 28 points in addition to scoring strong on the glass with 5 rebounds too. And after being on a losing streak, he came up big and helped them get back in the winning column. Thanks, guys.
Yeah, spot on, Allie. He was aggressive in that game. Really took initiative.
He really made an impact, and he'll be looking to repeat that kind of performance again tonight.
Every teammate in talking with them before the game says how much faith they have in him. They'll keep getting it to him.
Good execution. They're getting some short-range looks here.
Jazz trail by 6. George passes to Collins. And 1:01 left to play in the first half.
And they had early success from the perimeter, but I don't understand how they've gotten away from that here in the second.
George against Phillyeagles500. And here's Dort. He's got 6. Pass to Mr. Moves. To the paint. Here's Hartenstein. Kessler with a rebound. Kessler's got 7 rebounds in the game. Sexton. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. Lou Dort picks one up.
Be cautious around Sexton. He's very good at seeking out contact and did it there.
Oklahoma City making a switch here. Holmgren's checked in.
At this point, you might as well go ahead and chalk up the points when he's at the free throw line. Pretty much automatic.
5-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Dort against Sexton. Dort, the pass to Phillyeagles500. Shoots over George. Perfect pass to set up the lay-in. Mr. Moves has got 4 points in the quarter.
That's been the story of their offense so far. Getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
Marketed for 3. It's good! It's good at the buzzer! Wow!
Monster buzzer beater helps carve into that deficit. It's anyone's game now.
And the first half comes to an end. We've got a close game going here. It's the Thunder, up 1. We've got more hoops coming your way in just a minute.
Hello and welcome. Before we take a look at the action from the first half, a brief overview of some upcoming games. When players look ahead, how much are they circling particular games on the calendar?
Well, I don't think this generation of players still use paper calendars, Ernie.
Showing your age there, old buddy.
Well, I walked into that one. Let's shift focus back to the Utah Jazz, who find little separation after one half of play.
You love to see this kind of chemistry. It's like our chemistry. On the...
Glad you could join us. Ryan Anderson and crew are ready to take it away for the start of the third quarter.
halfway through this basketball left in the game. That's been a fairly even one. Chet Holmgren with a strong contribution so far in this.
Ooh, he's been their defensive anchor so far. Stifling shots left and right.
Been aggressive to block shots, but also avoiding fouls. That's a heavy presence inside.
So the Jazz 5 right now. Marketing and Collins at 3 and 4. George and Sexton in the backcourt. And it's Kessler in at the 5, down low. He's 3 for 3 from the free throw line. And he's good on the first of 3.
Holmgren's physical gifts are pretty impressive. His length and his height make him a threat under the hoop on both ends of the floor.
And he can't make it 3 for 3. Jazz trail by 3. Marketing, looking it over. Here's Sexton. Ooh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. You know, Grant, looking at the career of Colin Sexton, he had a huge third season, averaged 24 a game.
And unfortunately, Colin hurt his knee early during his fourth year. Had season-ending surgery, but Sexton make a comeback. Just a dynamic scoring guard.
Pass to Holmgren. Williams with it. Screen by Holmgren. Unloads. Williams' shot is good. Williams has got 6. And so Sexton will bring it up for Utah. Following this one, they host the Trailblazers. And that'll launch a 4-game homestand for them.
And you never want to give a shooter like him a clean look.
Gilgeous-Alexander with the ball. And Kessler picks him up defensively. And it's blocked by Kessler. Here's the break. And there's a whistle. That'll belong to Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. That's his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
Collins outside. Stolen by Holmgren.
The instincts on defense on full display there. It was a gamble for sure, but it paid off big time in the form of a steal.
A wasted trip down the floor. That's not a good shot at all.
Yeah, see the coach? He's got that frown on his face. I think we know why. Not a high percentage look.
Pass to Sexton. For the tie. And it's Holmgren with a rebound. Oklahoma City leading by 3. Gilgeous-Alexander with the ball. Now Dort. Check by Sexton. Dort against Sexton. Down to 5 on the shot clock. From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander. Counted from distance. Gilgeous-Alexander's got his second bucket.
Keeping that ball absolutely on the string. Gilgeous-Alexander is capable of getting creative.
And it's the 2K leaderboard. Team leaders in blocks last season. The Jazz in second.
What we saw last season, they really made an effort to get every man in the paint, and that forced guys to try and shoot over them. That's where you get huge block numbers.
Pass to Markkanen. Scoring inside.
Markkanen attacking the heart of the defense that time.
Thunder with a lead. Now here's Williams. He's got 6. Down low. Here's Mr. Moves. And it's blocked by Kessler. Gilgeous-Alexander against George. Pass to Collins. On the wing, Sexton. Dort defending. Back to Markkanen. Collins with it. George, right side. Solid defense from Gilgeous-Alexander.
They're going to try to search out for somebody that's got a hot hand right now. 1 of 4 to start the half.
Oh, the determination from Gilgeous-Alexander.
Gilgeous-Alexander comes at you in a lot of ways. There's floaters and pull-ups and drives. Pretty gifted offensive player.
Here's George. And it's Holmgren with a rebound.
He creates such a great opportunity right at the rim, and he just can't get it to go. Even with the defense, not really a factor.
Here's Dort. Utah grabs the miss. Marketing finds Collins. George drives in. Outside for Sexton. And George gets it to go on the assist by Sexton. George has got 5 points.
Sexton working the ball to a teammate. That's what you want to see from him.
Now Dort. 6 points for him. Williams on the wing. The pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Oklahoma City's got to hurry. They got to get up a shot. And it's Holmgren missing. Jazz trail by 4. Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track. Impressive one-hand slam right there.
Man, as long as he's confident about it, I'm good with it. Maybe use 2 hands next time. He knows where he is. That's out of bounds. It was last touch by Kessler.
Just a millisecond late. So close to coming up with a steal there.
Real close, and I'm sure next time you might time that a little bit better and get a handle.
Wallace, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. Clarkson's checked in for Utah. Collier comes in for George. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Mr. Moves. Holmgren with a screen on Collins. Mr. Moves, no good.
One reason this game is so tight is because both teams are hitting the boards with reckless abandon.
Markkanen with a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Collier. Gilgeous-Alexander defending. Kessler passes to Markkanen. Here's Collins. Clarkson for 3. He buries it from 3. He's got 5.
Clarkson draining one from deep, something he has to continue to work on. Stretch out the floor.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian, the Thunder have some grit. Mark Dagnall said we compete on nights we aren't. We get back to that very quickly. Competition level and the willingness to do it together is the foundational, Brian.
All right, Allie, good stuff there. Hartenstein. He's checked in for Oklahoma City. Here's George. Pass to Collier. Here's George. And that one is right through the heart.
There was a lack of intensity in the first half, but these teams have turned it up.
You asked for those hustle plays earlier in the game. We're seeing them now.
They've got Isaiah Hartenstein. Jason Wallace out there with Lou Dort. Then it's Jalen Williams. It's Mr. Moves in at the 4 spot. That's the lineup for Oklahoma City. 5 to shoot. Here's Wallace. Plenty of room to knock down that one.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
Collier, no good.
Practically a block. Good, strong challenge.
Altering the shot just as long as there's a miss, that kind of energy not wasted.
Wallace outside. And there's a pick. To the middle. He shoots it. Mr. Moves, no good.
I mean, he's trying to shoot his way out of what's becoming a cold streak.
Yeah, he's got to move on, forget about this sequence here, and try to find a way to get on the board.
Pass to Collier. Here's Hendricks. Let's go with a 3. Hartenstein pulls it in. Hartenstein's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. Dort outside. Out of bounds. It'll be Jazz ball. A different look for Oklahoma City. Holmgren comes in for Hartenstein. And Gilgeous-Alexander is subbed in for Williams. Jazz leading by 3. And here's Sexton. Pass to Hendricks. Here's George. An easy two on the layup.
Just a gutsy play by George inside, finding the close range.
And Mark Dagnall has called a timeout, rallying his guys to make sure they all know the plan. Williams is checked in for Wallace. And Utah with a change here too. Collins checked in. Pass to Holmgren. To the inside. Here's Mr. Moves. And again, Oklahoma City, no good.
Good offense beats good defense. Not always.
Sexton with it. Oklahoma City grabs him in. Holmgren's got 4 rebounds now. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Don't get a foul! A powerhouse move! He's got a chance for one more at the line. That one on Kessler. And a closer look here. The scoring breakdown for the Jazz.
I mean, they've played some beautiful basketball all game. The passing has been impressive, and it's opened up things with their ball.
And it seemed like throughout this game, right after the jump ball, they've just been feeling it from distance, getting all the looks they want, and continuing to take advantage of that three-point line.
Did you see that? Look at the elevation of that dunk, B.A.
Man, he just cocked it back and fired it down with one hand. Gilgeous-Alexander takes the contact.
And SGA is used to bearing these kind of big-time shots. Just an outstanding leader for this team.
Utah leading. George peels it out of it. Outside Sexton. Inside. And finished off by Kessler. Great game for him. Double-double now.
Not getting old here. Seeing him make that lead pass with perfect time.
Ford outside. Puts up a three. It's rebounded by George.
Well, you make strides to get back in the ball game, but an errant shot like that can definitely cost you any kind of momentum. You have to use better judgment there.
Collins outside. This one for three. Oklahoma City grabs a miss. Outside Williams. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. To the paint. Mr. Moves the pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Door to screen on George. To the inside. Money.
There is absolutely no fear in his eyes. He loves the moment.
I've seen that. A huge possession, and he nets it.
And I think we'll see him milk the clock a bit.
Yeah, seems like the heady move right now.
It's marketed on the wing. Outside Sexton. Collins with a screen on Dort. Just 4 to shoot. Here's Sexton. And it's Holmgren with a rebound. And so it's Gilgeous-Alexander with it. He brings it up for the Thunder. Here's Mr. Moves. It's in! And tie game! Huge basket right there. And timeout is called by Brian Keefe. And a great call on his part. This is the time you want to be in sync right here. Utah now. Now here's George. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Thunder.
Man, the score being this close, you have to retain possession of the ball. You just can't give it away like that.
And we've got a timeout called by Mark Dagnall. And Coach didn't want to take any chances in this situation, which is why he called the TO. 8 seconds left in the fourth quarter here. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Mr. Moves. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Take the lead. Oh! He drills the game winner!
Wins the game with nothing but zeros on the clock. Unbelievable.
Unbelievable way to end this game. The fans on both sides are in shock.
And so it's the Thunder who come out on top here. That was an incredible night of hoops. A tremendous finish. They waited until the very last moment to seal it.
And so many times we see these close games won by the home team.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Brent Baring, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson. Thank you for watching this 2K Sports presentation of the NBA. We'll see you next time.
Great win tonight, MP. Son, you win so many games, out of things to say.
My daughter was asking me to make smoothies last night.
Throw them buffs on, MP. We're in the deep.
MP in the house.
kids. I don't wanna hear no opinions from people who still got dreams of making it big. I don't really care about what you do. If you had this bread and the danger, if it was me, you wouldn't work this hard. You don't know how long I've been waiting on this. I'm way too busy to hate on the big account unless you're banking on tips. I came up for nothing, was laying on to sleep in the bed on some paying no rent. Everyone loves you and fame don't exist. When I made $1 million, they said that I switched. My watch is too pricey, my chain is on lit, my diamonds are icy. I'm skating on this. Skating like Gretzky back in the 80s. I heard from 12, but that isn't pretty. Maybe I keep to myself, if that's what it takes. Day that you
have it. Here's Irving. Washington outside. Pass to Davis. Out to Thompson. The three. And it's Holmgren with a rebound.
Surprising to see him miss here, but they'll be happy with that shot in most possessions.
And the whistle blows on a backcourt violation. Went over and back. A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. Outside Irving. The three from Thompson hits the trifecta.
At his absolute best, Klay Thompson rise and fire on the catch. Good night defense.
Grant, we all know how good Kyrie Irving is, but he's especially lethal in the fourth quarter.
And his clutch moments go far beyond his series winner in the 2016 finals. He thrives in high-pressure moments and has done so his whole career.
3 on the clock. Here's Dort. Klay Thompson pulls down the board. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
A bit ago, Jason Kidd and I were able to chat. I asked him specifically about Shai Gilgeous-Alexander and what their defensive game plan is for him, and Coach said we have to be active, we have to keep him in front of us, and to try to limit his chances around the rim. Their offense really opens up when he's able to attack the basket, so let's see if the defense is up for the challenge. B.A.?
Thanks for that, Allie.
Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
And that one's good. Gilgeous-Alexander.
Well, let's remember that at 6'6", Shai Gilgeous-Alexander can more than handle himself near the cup.
Pass to Gafford. Davis with it. Back to Irving. Over Gilgeous-Alexander. On the wing, Thompson. And here's Irving. And the shot no good. A bit short.
Boy, he was wide open. You wonder, did he overthink it? That's a missed opportunity.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Unable to get that one. Nice D from Thompson.
Well, defensively, if you allow him to get this close, you're playing with fire. He just happened to miss that
one. First team foul. Coming onto the floor for the Thunder.
Dallas leading by 5. Outside Irving. And we're about 3 minutes into this first quarter. Washington outside. Pass to Irving. Outside Davis. With the drive. And Davis slams it home.
Bro, you got that shit.